hopefully you can see me. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in. I'm still here in Manila, guys. Actually, I'm back in Manila. Some of you guys know I was in the province, and I couldn't really get a lot of information on what's going on in the sport of boxing due to limited internet access. So this is great here that I'm back. I'm just going live right now because I don't have the time to put together a video, but I've been out here having a great time, and I just wanted to come on and give a quick update on the situation with Gervonta Tank Davis and give my thoughts. It's been crazy from the things I've been hearing that he's on the run. I don't know if he's really on the run or not. That's what I'm hearing, but who knows what's going on. But we know he was an arrest warrant was issued for him down in Miami for that incident back in October with a former girlfriend. And since then, it's just been crazy, nasty work going on when it comes to Gervonta Tank Davis and his life and his career. And I know a lot of people, they're saying that we shouldn't talk about this because it's not about boxing. It's about the guy's life. But in reality, guys, what you do in your personal life a lot of times affects what happens in your professional life. It kind of bleeds over into one another. So I think it's important to talk about stuff like this because it can be actually a teachable moment for a lot of us out there. Looking at what someone else is going through, and seeing that and making sure you take the necessary steps not to fall into the same pattern. Now, we know Gervonta Tank Davis, he's had allegations before of putting his hands on women. And I always say, man, if you're angry, a lot of guys would get angry at women. And the thing is, if you're so angry that you feel that you need to put your hands on a woman, you need to leave that situation, walk away, cool off before you do something that, you regret. And it could be a situation like that. I don't know for sure if Gervonta did this, but apparently, the police know something because they issued an arrest warrant. I really don't know where Tank is right now. So, we just have to let that type of stuff play out, in my opinion. Now, as far as his professional career goes right now, it's definitely affecting him because he's been put into recess. He's the WBA champion, you guys know. He was, I think, the regular champion at one time. And I think when, I think it was Devin the Dream Haney, when he vacated his undisputed titles at 135, they elevated him to the full-fledged champion. And, it's just been crazy, man. So, as a Tank fan, let me say this. I think it's important right now for the sport that they do put him in recess and let, the fighters who deserve an opportunity get an opportunity. I'm hearing Floyd Schofield may get a crack at that title. Who else? I gotta look it up, but I think that's important, and just let Gervonta handle his legal situation. Get that out of the way. Let's see what you guys are seeing here. Tank is nowhere to be found as far as YouTube streets know. Presently, as of the hour, he's been in recess with the WBA. Yeah, I don't know where he is. I don't know. It's just crazy. We'll see. I'm sure we'll find out what's going on with his situation. I just think it's a sad situation, man, where, a guy who, has so much promise, so talented. One time he had the machine, Floyd Money Mayweather, Mayweather Promotions backing him and elevating him. And now, he finds himself in this terrible situation. So, you just, when you get money and fame, you have to have the right people around you so you don't make mistakes. People who can keep you grounded. Keep your feet on the ground instead of blowing up your head. And I think Tank head might be just a little bit blown up because I've seen the way he talks to his fans. And, I think you should be more appreciative than that when it comes to the fans. I know sometimes fans can be, relentless, but they're the ones that put money in your pocket, to be honest with you. If people don't go see the fights, then you're not really going to get paid. So I think it's important to be, when you're in a position like that. I noticed that about Canelo. He's very appreciative of his fans. Tank, not so much. You guys see the difference there. So I think that's very important. But I don't want to wish any ill will on him. I hope he gets through this. I hope he learns a valuable lesson. I'm older than Tank. But I've seen things, and it just looks like where he's going is not in a good place. Especially as talented and as blessed as he is. He should make better decisions, in my opinion. He's a grown man. You guys know he's a grown man, and I sympathize with him in a sense, but at the same time, he has to be held accountable for his own actions. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm still here in Manila, guys. I will be leaving Manila tomorrow. I'm headed to Bangkok, so it should be easy access. So I may be able to make videos when I get to Bangkok. Like I said, when you're in the provinces, you don't have a whole lot of internet access, and if it is, it's really sketchy. So, like I said, I haven't really been able to keep up with everything. I just been getting bits and pieces of stuff. But right now, I'm in Manila right now. I'm in a hotel in Manila, and I just finished training. Let's see what we got here. What's that there? Oh, Modern King Boxing. I remember you. Yeah, what's going on, man? What's going on? I'm out here, man. I'm living the dream out here. Doing a lot of traveling, meeting a lot of new people. I don't know if you guys can see. I got some some work done out here on my face. They cleaned me up a little bit. I still got some scars here, but I gotta put some cream on my face before I go out in the sun. Yeah, good to see you, bro. I hope you're still making videos. Canelo about to start a cherry, a little cherry company there. Oh man. Yeah, let's see what happens with Canelo, man. Yeah, he's got his own production company coming up there. I think it was something about Mexico versus the world. We'll see what happens with that. I'm hoping he, uh, I'm hoping he goes to 175 and fight Bivol or fight David Benavidez. That would, I think that would get fans excited again about Canelo because, if he's fighting, people at 168, the guys that are coming up, those guys, he's gonna wash those guys. But real competition. I think Bivol or David Benavidez. I think he has a better shot, to be honest with you guys, at beating Benavidez than he does Bivol, because Bivol is kind of a pure boxer like Crawford. That footwork is going to give Canelo hell. You guys saw the first fight. He just he couldn't keep up with that in the machine gun combinations. It was a pretty thing to see. Let's see what else we got here. Hmm. Oh, on Shield's channel now. Oh, that is great, man. Hey, congratulations, bro. Congratulations, man. Keep up the good work, man. We need good channels out here. I know a lot of channels they pander to certain fighters and stuff like that. I don't want to be like that, man. I just want to be me. I just want to be different. I do try to put my personal feelings aside when it comes to these fighters. Sometimes, it does bleed over when people like Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez says things, against, my culture and my race. yeah, that's going to affect me, but that would affect anyone. But yeah, I try to keep it boxing, and you know, we got enough shit going on in our lives to be dealing with these crazy politics. You guys know how things are in this world right now. To be honest with you guys, since I've been here in Manila, man, it's been all love here. It's been all love, and you know, it's a different atmosphere than it is in America. People actually talk to people, people hanging out. It's just, it was when I first got here and I saw everybody just, especially the young people, they're just all doing stuff together. It was just, a culture shock as compared to America right now, where everyone's a little bit more introverted now since the pandemic, and you know, it's it's crazy to see. Hopefully, we can get back on track in our country, man. And things out here are very affordable. The grocery stores. I went to the grocery store last night, and they're full of groceries. You go to some of the stores in America, and the shelves are empty. But here, everything there's everything on the shelf. And let me tell you guys this: when I went to the province, man, you guys know they were talking about the egg prices in America being so high. Man, you can get like 60 eggs for like $3, $4 here, man. Yeah, and they're not talking about no damn bird flu out here. So, go figure. Go figure. Oh man, respect to you too, bro. Respect to you. Uh, Let me go get changed up, guys. I just finished working out. They got a rooftop gym here in this hotel, and it was pretty nice. They got a pool up there, and you could just see the whole city, the skyline from there. I wanted to show you guys, but I'm not supposed to be in the sun without putting on sunscreen since I got that procedure done here. And those type of procedures here, man, working on your face, taking things off, that's just cheap. You want to come here and enhance your looks and do things like that, come here. You can get that stuff done. All right, guys. Thanks you guys for tuning in, man. I'm gonna go get changed. I got a shower here, get going. I'm supposed to be going to the Mall of Asia today. I rode past it a couple of days ago, I think. Man, that mall is huge, and they got a lot of malls out here too, man. Like a whole lot. They're not like American malls where they're all closing down. They are full of people. They're full of people. Anyway, thanks guys for tuning in. Like I said, man, I hope everything works out for Tank, man. I hope, like I said, he learns a valuable lesson and just get his career back on track, man. He's too talented to waste, talent like that. God-given talent, God-given power, and I just hope he respects his fans more, man, because a lot of people really look up to Tank. So, but we'll see. You guys, let me know how you feel about the situation in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.